Welcome to the Atlanta Dreamin' Pod once again. This is ENFP Hoops Joshua, joined as always by AmbeeWrites. And we have a different tone and vibe than on Tuesday. We were feeling pretty gloomy. We had just lost to the Fever. We had to make a comeback win against the Lynx. And yeah.
Today it's a different tune.
It is a completely different tune.
This is all we wanted. This is all we wanted.
And I talked about it in the playback, but like I spoke to Ari like yesterday morning, like she talked about how the team had a completely different vibe at practice. Like it was just at a different intensity, and the game felt like it too. And man, it was so fun to watch from the get-go. I kept waiting for it to fall off, and like there was only like one small section in the third quarter where the Sky had knocked it down to single digits for a sec. And then we came right back swinging. Like, it was incredible. And what's wild is we could have won by more. There were still some missed bunnies that we could have got. Slander works, like, and that's right. But friendly slander, because we still believe that this team could have turned it on. We were just, I think, rightfully concerned with who we were playing and stuff. I still think, you know, I'm still not mad at us, but I'm so happy that we're turning it on at the right time. And I am so curious about the aces. But before that, like, what are some things that stuck out to you last night?
Ball movement.
No kidding.
Ball movement. You see what happens when a ball doesn't stick and everybody clued in on one
and it didn't even stick inside. Like, our leading assisters were Nia Coffey and Naz Hillman with 4 assists each. Like, oh my gosh.
Like, that's just beautiful. That's beautiful work.
It really was.
When your bigs are out there passing the ball the way that they were, I'm like, and not just setting them up from inside, they were setting up from the outside.
I know. We were dishing it back out. Like, everything we had literally talked about.
Beautiful.
And we knew this team could do. Like, man. And Ryan was on fire. Like, whenever it felt like the Sky were going to get back, like, she was just stone cold.
She was like, yeah, nah, not tonight. Not tonight.
Like, man.
Big dog season. I done told y'all.
Yeah.
Ryan is hunting.
She really is.
It was great to see her hunt her shot and still, like, within the flow of the offense. Like, she wasn't forcing it at all. Like, 8 of 11 shooting speaks for itself.
It really does.
It speaks for itself. And I'm extremely proud of this group, man. They did what they were supposed to do this time.
And
like sometimes you just gotta, you know, say some things and let it.
I'm gonna be quiet on Nia Coffey now. You know, I was saying that Naz should be starting. Like, you know, she just, to me, wasn't doing what a starter needed to do. And then she went out and got 3 blocks, 1 steal, 4 assists, 8 rebounds. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, she
was
really good. I did not see an article on her yet, Lakin. I'm sure it's rocking, and it is much deserved. And I'm so glad she got SportsCenter love for the previous game. Like, man. So
because that was a monster block. Watching it live was insane. Like, when I saw it, was like she almost climbed over her to get that block.
I'm sure.
Oh man! But
and like yesterday, there was no one that was having an off game, it felt like
nobody
minus like Cheyenne missing shots, but she was putting herself in position. She was playing incredibly on defense. She is now the leader in the WNBA in offensive rebounds per game. She was a monster on the glass. Like, man, it was just so fun to watch.
I was like, oh, they're getting rebounds. Oh, they're playing defense. Oh, they're being like active on the defensive end. They're showing their hands. Like, they're actually like deflecting passes.
And we didn't really have defensive lapses. Like, the only one was the first basket of the game for the Sky where Elizabeth Williams got behind everybody. But after that, like, it seemed like we contested most of the shots. Like, it was incredible.
They did very well.
That was one of our funnest games.
Yeah, it was. Especially this season. I was like, man, come on. If y'all play like this every night, y'all have a chance to win against any team. That was my whole reasoning for putting them in my top 3 before the season started. Because, like, I can see the vision. I can see the way the roster was constructed. Yeah. This is what it's meant to look like.
And the last time I felt this good like where the full team was in sync, was against the team that we were playing that we're playing next, the Las Vegas Aces, when we upset them last season. That was the last time I just felt like we were fully in sync, and it's just a different lineup. We're not going to have people that just go leave it there, but we're going to have our whole roster like this whole time. Like Ryan is going to have someone shouldering the load, and it's just been so great. Like you can tell Ryan's playing more confident. I loved everyone sharing the goggles after the game. Like, oh my god.
Now that was some funny stuff, because I saw a picture like a couple of days ago of Ryan in the goggles and Nas in the goggles.
Yeah.
They steal her goggles on the regular and put them on.
Haley stole them last night too.
Yeah, she did. She did. And speaking of Haley.
Yes. Speaking of
Haley Jones.
Man.
Talk about Haley. Like 13 points.
Yeah.
Baby girl went out there. She was like, okay, so this is my game. We're going to do this. I'm getting my minutes. We're going out there. We're going full steam ahead. And it was like, it changed the complexity of the game. Like,
it really did.
It really did. Like, she was hunting her shot and they were going down. Like, she hit a 3-pointer. And they said she was going to shoot
and
it.
it looked good from the get-go. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, the whole team will show up wearing goggles for a game. That's right. Like,
that would be funny. That would be hilarious. I would love that.
Oh my gosh.
But man, that Haley though, I was like, see, this is what I knew.
And she was doing some like full court passes too.
Yes. Like the one where she hit Monique Billings in stride, like no wasted motion. Like she hit her right in her shooting pocket, and Monique went up with it in easy assists. Like passes like that are from a rookie.
And she did so good defensively too. Like she has good size, like for who she's guarding. Like
great size.
That's a matchup nightmare.
And it is. But like the fact that like you can see is how her brain was working, because like before she had some passes that would have probably been great, but they were like that too slow, just a little bit. Like she needed a little bit more oomph in the pass, and like she would make great reads and they just wouldn't get there. But totally different look. Like
it really was. And
it was crazy.
She could have gone another steal. Like she made the right read. I don't know how Anique caught that pass, but I think you know I'm talking. Like she was like a defensive back, was right there.
Yeah, she was.
And like she just has such good instincts. Like you can tell she's getting better every game. And she was no doubt a lottery pick, and we got her at 6. So
exactly,
I'm thrilled. We got to see Amie here play. She got a block. Kubai got the play.
On the same possession.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
on the same possession.
It was so fun.
She was like, "Listen, I might have not been able to get a bucket. Damn it, I'm gonna get these blocks." I love
what was funny, like we were doing a smaller lineup, like Haley and Ari were in at the same time, and we were still scoring points. So man,
like, come on. And everybody was being aggressive within the flow of the offense.
I know.
That was the best part.
It was so beautiful. Yeah.
They were locked in. I'm like, we need this ASAP. Like, this is what we've been needing. And here we go. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
And again, I got the right choice shirt on, you know.
Big.
Because I was questioning, and I am not a head coach when I'm on here again. We're just making takes as we see them. We are not coaches by any means. We are not, you know, full-on experts, but we have a good time. We talk trash. Enjoy the trash when it's going well. It's just,
Yeah, we just have to, like, really, with me especially, I just call that like I see it.
Yeah.
If I see something that don't look right and it could be changed or moved around, I feel like sometimes it's a simple choice. It's not always a simple choice. It's not always. Like, I don't deal with anything with any, like, I've never coached a day in my life, but if I got an observation, I'm gonna say it out loud just to see if it lands somewhere.
You've been a Dream fan for a while. It's been since like 2018 since the season went well. So when we
Mhm.
see red flags, we're like,
I'm like, all
uh-oh.
right now,
Is
I
it
can't
not
do
going to go
another
as
year
planned
then.
again? We going through this
So
again?
long. It's been 10 years since we've been in the finals, man. 10.
Dang.
So it been a long-suffering Atlanta sports fan. I can't even explain all the hardships
Yeah,
that I've had to endure being an Atlanta sports fan. At like the
no
whole
kidding.
city, at one point or another, has let us down. So when I see something, I'm gonna say something. Damn it, I have to.
Exactly.
Fall in love, because like at the end of the day, I'm still coming to the games. I don't care whether we
Yeah,
win or losing. I'm probably gonna be cussing, but it's okay.
yeah. Because we
Just
love
like your
this
auntie.
team. We love the
Yes,
players and personalities. It's never that,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
It's just love. It's just a little young auntie love.
and
I'm a
now,
young
like,
auntie.
another moment that was just fun. We got to see the Ryan
Mm-hmm.
smile, like the finishing smile. We're like,
Oh
it's
man,
over.
it's
And it
been a
was like,
great
man,
smile.
we've won this game.
Such a beautiful smile.
It really
We
is.
love that. And she is so unserious with the goggles on.
She really
In that
was.
interview. I was like, she really wore it in the interview. Wow. But I mean, this is the Ryan that we know and love. She's
It's true.
hilarious.
And
So
then
yeah, I
Alicia
was very happy.
was doing like a little trash gestures too. Like
Of
it was
course.
great. It was just so like it was so fun, but like seeing the players loose and having a great time and being who we knew
Exactly.
they could be. So
Exactly. It's lovely.
yeah,
We love that
man.
for all of us. We love it.
So how are you
Mm-hmm.
feeling about the Aces?
Listen, okay. As much as I want to say that, I okay, let's just
No
the
kidding,
Aces
like
are the Aces. The Aces are the Monstars. Okay, that's just what it is. They are insanely talented at like 1 through 5. Really, like 1 through 8. If we talking like rotation
yeah,
wise,
yeah,
they
it's
are
true. Especially
insanely
if Raquana's
talented.
back. Yeah.
Exactly, so well coached. Like going up against them looks like mission impossible. Could we make it a game? Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like we could, because we have confidence. We went into this game. We're going into this game with more confidence. They're not gonna play scared.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say that they're gonna go out and win the game. But what I am saying is, could they make it a game? Absolutely. Absolutely. They can go out there and make it a game. It just is what it is. Like, I feel like Atlanta can match up with any team. And that includes the Aces. Like
I
I
know.
love CP3. I love Asia. I love
Yep.
Chelsea. I
Chelsea.
love the whole
Yep.
squad. Like the whole squad. Jackie Young, listen, MVP. She could be MVP this year.
She's
She could
been
be
scary.
MVP.
I hope
She's been
I
so
love
scary.
Jackie, but I hope we get her in her first cold streak of the season
I
because
know that would be
we can't
lovely if
have
we could
that.
do that. But like to have a starting five like they have, everybody not gonna be cold. Like it could be like that situation like back in LA. Like that it could stay that way the entire game. Like if they play a whole 4 quarters, it can happen. But
And then love me or let me leave.
yeah,
Good point. They played a shorthanded Sparks team.
they did.
They played the Lynx. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
just
It ain't gonna be a cakewalk for them to play the Atlanta Dream. It's not going to be. Like I
no.
already know this. It's not gonna be a
Yeah, and I
cakewalk.
believe Coach Wade called us a top 2 team. I did feel
And
good
we should,
about it when he brought it up, but
yes.
we were already feeling that way. And number 2, he was trying to make himself feel better too. That was one of the. I'm sorry, Sky fans. I think you won't be mad at us because you have similar feelings.
Because yeah, they don't like
But
him either.
when the challenge did not go through, it was one of the grumpiest like
Because he's grumpy.
He's so
Ballhead
and then in the
Junior
press
Junior.
conference said, in no way, not even Pee Wee League is that a foul. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There was contact.
Ballhead Junior cannot continue to say these things out loud and in front of people. He cannot continue this. He really be on one. That's why his new name is Ballhead Junior. I refuse to call him James Wade. That's the first and the last time you gonna hear me say it. He used to do this every.
He got asked about super tweets, like, hey,
day.
you know how there's like the person asking a question said, like, you know how there's two super teams in the league, the Aces and the Liberty, and you're playing the Liberty back-to-back games. How do you feel going into that? And he's like, next question. He just looks so mad because he's hated the super team concept. Just...
Oh, I'm sure of it. And he literally just had one.
Yeah.
He literally just had one. But it kind of fell apart because everybody's like, well, you know, we've done what we came to do. And he had to start from scratch.
And I'll talk about this guy just a little more. But
yes.
The best players on the court were Court, Dana, Ka, and then you have E-Will, and then Anigwe or Kone displaying that time. Like, again, we did not believe. Like, Mabry is a good player, but she was not worth the same as Alicia and the Sky. Like, we still don't think they made the good decision in getting Court, signing her, and then making the Mabry trade.
That was
where none of those people are like a true point guard, and Dana was right there, and it was her opportunity to take the chance. Just like Aries getting her chance this season, it was supposed to be Dana's, and she's playing really well. I don't know if Marina's a role player, but neither her or Court are a point guard. They show little glimpses. I think Court a little more than Mabry, but neither of them is a point guard, and it's part of why we were so good on defense against them. The Aces, like, I believe we're going to bring the same energy, and it's like it's going to be a good game. But
it's going to be a very good game.
Like, we're not going to dominate. I want to. You know what? Like, last time I doubted low, you know what? We're probably not going to. Wink, wink. But, yeah, like them not having a true point guard in there most of the time, like, it makes a difference. So
it does.
We're not going to have that with the Aces that seriously have two true point guards.
Like insane.
They would be an all-star if they were on a different team. So like, it's just incredible. But yeah, no, Nia was so good. So
we really enjoyed her and how she, because that's how like you're supposed to play her. Like when she has space to not only create a shot, but space to shoot. If you penetrate in, they always leave her. I don't know.
And she's been lights out from three. Like, man.
And she's been lights out. And she's like, you leaving her in the corner. That's the worst thing you can do.
And the biggest thing for me, though, for her being a starter, one, the assist. Like, the playmaking was amazing.
Beautiful
and
work.
Like the block she's already brought. But this was her first game where she brought the rebounding from last season. She put herself in good position. There was fight for the ball. Like, she was in sync, and I loved it. Because that was, like, most of a part of her game. Like, I could see why we were starting her and everything. But on the glass, after we got blown out in that part of the area where it was by double digits, that's where I was having my doubts. But she had a good game, and I'm so happy. Like, this lineup is looking so good.
Yes.
Man.
We love that for us. This is beautiful.
I think she's better than Powers on Mabry. Like, yeah.
Well, we'll just leave that there. There's so many things I can say on that, but
But we won the first game of our gauntlet, and then after this one, we get like a week break, and then it's the New York Liberty. Like, man, we could be sending some shockwaves through the league if we we have a winning record through these 6 games. It's gonna be incredible.
I would love to have a winning record, or at least a tie record. If we can, even 3-3,
I would be
I would be ecstatic because
Me
you
too.
survived that crazy, insane part of the schedule. If you can do that, you in good shape. You're in really good shape because a
And
lot of
by
those
the
winnable
way,
games.
we were like the team that got the Fever confidence, but because like they look good against the Sun yesterday
they look really
too.
good against the Sun. Aaliyah hitting threes. She
if
hit
some
a
calls
three.
had gone differently, that game is closer than the ending.
Yes.
Like they have a shot to win and everything. So
yes,
they looking good.
absolutely.
They looking like the playoff team we thought they could be.
Mm-hmm.
As well. I do not feel
Very
bad
good.
about that loss anymore for multiple reasons. Obviously, the number one, we played a lot better. And then, like, the Fever went against the Sun, who are clearly a top 3 team right now. And, yeah.
And they almost pulled it off twice.
They
this
really
ain't the
did.
first time. And we still got
There was that long cold spurt for the Sun, too, where they didn't score until, like, 4 minutes left in the fourth or something. So, yeah.
Insane. Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. I'm enjoying watching the Fever so far because they really are a fun team to watch. It's really weird to say that, but like for real, like I was enjoying myself watching them play. It was hurting real bad when they was like on Sunday when they was like taking it to us, but they looked really good.
They do,
and they're gonna steal some games from some more teams. Like
they will.
They're looking pretty nice.
I'm back to thinking they're a playoff team too. Like,
because we just overreact either way. It doesn't even matter. We overreact from week to week,
but we're not overreacting now with the Dream because Aces were coming.
Yes,
so
we're gonna make it a game, baby.
I sure hope so.
Please don't hurt us. Please don't hurt us.
The Aces are gonna win 30+ games. They can afford to lose
easy.
one.
They can. They definitely can afford to lose one.
Aces fans, don't feel bad. Like when we're talking trash on the TL, when Ryan's giving you her smiles and like her little bow and arrow gestures, like
I haven't seen the bow and arrow yet. I want it.
Oh, I know. But if we're beating the Aces, those are the type of moments where, you know.
Yeah, but wait till the fourth quarter, okay? Wait till the fourth quarter.
Okay.
I don't want to see Mad Asia again. Listen, Mad Asia.
We did not. No, that was
turned the tide.
It really did. I knew they were going to win the game. I'm like, oh no.
Yes, we both knew because I was like, I was just happy to be there. I was like, oh, they're actually doing really, really well. Isn't that great for the Sparks? You know, I love my Sparks wholeheartedly, but they was down a lot of key players. So I was like, man, we actually been playing really, really well. I'm not even mad. Whatever happens, right? And then they was winning. I was like, oh shit, we might do something. And then they pissed Asia off.
So
and Asia was like, oh, for real? Bet I got you. Big Leo energy. Like I love it. You know. Leo
so who on our team, staying like on that topic, who on our team is the one who will just elevate their game when they're PO?
That's a good question.
To me,
that's
it's question. Close. Like it's our big three, I think. But I'm leaning towards Alicia. Like just the spurts I saw with Dallas and AU, like just when she's mad, like she goes off.
Because she's gonna get mad because she
just takes the initiative.
Not call. They're not gonna call any fouls her way, even though she's gonna get thrown on the floor, punched in the face, all that good stuff. She plays pissed off like 99% of the time, and that's why she has great games. I feel like that's part of it. But also, Cheyenne Parker, listen, I wouldn't piss off Cheyenne Parker if you paid me all the money in your bank account. I promise you I would not do it.
Especially if it's coming out of mine, it's not worth it.
Listen,
but
she is a tall lady, and I just feel like she would pick you up and snap you in half.
By the way, she is going to have a big game. She got a lot of good looks. Like we could have won that game by like 30 points if like a couple more of the bunnies went down, especially the first quarter. So she it's just the law of averages with a player that good. These ones are going to fall. So
exactly, she keeps putting herself in position. So fingers crossed.
And I remember
that we get those looks.
think it was early in the season last year. It's like the first one where we got blown out. Like she had 3 blocks in the first quarter. Like just absolute game changer. So even with the Aces front court, I have confidence that she's gonna do it.
Listen, they're gonna fight to the end. That's what I definitely know. They're gonna fight to the end. And it's big love over here. I love everybody. That's what I'm sitting on. Like I'm just gonna let it rock. I have no expectations, but I do think we're gonna play a complete game. So
I can't help but have expectations either way. So right now they are through the roof. I'm thinking that we're going to at least keep it competitive.
Yes, I need to be competitive.
And at least for this game, the best Parker. This game.
No. We will not go there. You know why we're not gonna go there? Because why are we not going? Candace Parker is my GOAT. That's why I can't root. I can't
even for one game.
No. Look, you see what happens when I have to watch Atlanta versus Sparks game. I sit on my hands and I say nothing. I don't cheer. I just yell and shriek in pain. It's hard. It tears my heart apart. It's gonna tear my heart apart because I love.
And it wasn't Candace Parker slander. I was just saying Cheyenne was going to play better this game. That's it. Candace is a legend.
Your definition. Listen, Candace is one of those players. If she's not shooting well, it does not matter. She's going to get everybody involved. She's going to rebound. She's going to play defense.
She's going to have a great game.
So, I'm just saying.
She is one of the GOATs, like, so all throughout the record book and everything.
I don't care what they say.
It's just my overconfidence, and I'm just saying Cheyenne's going to have a really good game.
I understand. But I can't stand behind this. I can't stand. Okay. I won't sit or stand for it. I cannot do it. My GOAT is going to have a really nice game.
She always does.
GOAT is also going to have a great game. Exactly. You know, Candace and Asia, love you down.
Hey, go ahead.
But I would rather have an Atlanta win. I really would. That's how I'm going.
Oh yeah. All right, that's bottom line. Because at least 1 or 2 players are going to go off with that deep of a roster. There's no way you're going to stop all of them. So I get it.
Like how?
It's just some confident trash from me.
Yes, of course.
Like CP3, like I have so much respect. You know.
It's all love, but I can't do it. These are my girls. I can't do it. I just really I would love to talk trash to those types of players. Hell no. I'm sitting like this. I love y'all dearly, but don't hurt my team. My team is gonna come for you every single second. And I pray that we win because I'm gonna be in the audience. I would love an Atlanta win. But like just don't hurt us too bad.
And for anybody watching on TV, where are you going to be in the stands?
I'm actually, this time, I'm going to be a few rows behind the Atlanta bench this time. And I
saw you like very briefly at the Fever game last time. So.
I did.
Yep.
You know, sometimes I make TV appearances. Sometimes.
But yeah. I hope we get a moment where. What jersey?
If I can find my Ryan jersey, I'm wearing it to the game. So you'll see me in red. So
sounds good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I gotta find that.
Man, I just want to see what happens. Either way, whatever happens on Friday, I'm not gonna go too low.
Exactly.
We played like this, we're gonna be fine.
Exactly.
But would I like to go into a long break after we just beat the Aces going into the Liberty game? Man. By the way,
now
I talked some trash on some Sky, but they are my second team this weekend because they are playing the Liberty twice.
Listen.
I need them to stop this revenge tour
Please, can you please stop?
Just
You
do
are
it
not
for
a friend.
everybody.
This was a choice. This was a choice. Like, when I tell you that lady get on my nerves, that lady get on my nerves. Like, why would you say
It's
that
true.
publicly? And all the, like, everybody don't like y'all because y'all are pompous. And there was no reason to do this. Like, y'all did this so y'all could beat the Aces because there was no other way. Like,
Yeah.
and you still probably couldn't fail at it. And I now you want to talk about slander? I will slander them all day. Liberty, y'all go get this work. I don't care. I don't care. Come for me. Liberty fans, come for me. I don't care.
And Seattle is a growing team. They play better and better.
Yes.
But the Sky are much better than the Storm. They had an off day against us.
Exactly.
Sky going for the sweep.
And it is. And
the one time they played the Sun they played, but they didn't play their bench, so the game didn't count. I'm kidding. It counted. But they played the Mystics and exactly Lakin. It did not go well, and I'm hoping for those same vibes against Chicago.
Exactly. Like, this is the thing. Going up against the Sky twice after they just came off of a blowout loss, I wouldn't try to play them because, like, they've been playing extremely well up until this point. Like, they had a really bad night last night.
By the way, another funny quote from the press conference. Kyle was asked what positives were there from the game, and she said they didn't lose by 100. It was a bad game. Could have been much worse.
See, and if she said stuff like that, I would be scared.
Yeah,
I would be scared because, girl, what? Okay, let's just say this. Okay, so they're gonna play Sky back to back, right?
Yeah.
Then by next Friday, they're gonna have to play Atlanta. When I tell you they're about to be in hell, they are about to get drugged. At least one out of those 3 games is gonna be they're gonna get drugged for everybody to see. I hope it's us. I hope we the ones that drag
Sky fans, I'm going in unison with you. 3-game losing streak for the Liberty. Wait, did they play another game before us?
I don't know. I have no clue. It might be.
If they do, maybe even 4.
Maybe even 4. It would be hilarious. Do you know the discourse that would be on the timeline? My God. Y'all, listen. Y'all better hope y'all win these games handily.
Let's call it 3 or 4.
Last night,
let's make it 3 or 4. There is one team they play before us, and it's the Minnesota Lynx. So, all
right.
3 or 4 ain't bad. 3 or 4 ain't bad. Give them that false confidence that they're headed back on the right track. One thing, though, they are getting Johannes back.
And listen, I love Johannes. Anybody that has been on rocking with me for a minute, y'all know how much I love Johannes.
How can you not?
But, exactly, how can you not? But, with that being said, do I still slander the Liberty every chance I get? Absolutely.
We love Laney. We love John Quell. We like some players on that team. We love Han. Like
John Quell.
But it's the Liberty.
Exactly. It's the Liberty. And as long as that lady is a part of that franchise, I will.
It won't make it any easier. I agree.
I would never root for them. I'm so sorry. I'm actually not sorry at all.
Hey, that's just
fact. Hey, so, it is what it is. Exactly.
Man. Oh.
I'm off my soapbox. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. I know, Glenn, but won't happen. So it's all right. It's okay. We just need other teams to do the talking for us.
Yeah.
I hope it happens. So.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Man.
It's going to happen. It's bound to happen.
But yeah, we're gonna be back on. Well, I will be. I'm gonna be without my co-pilot again. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
But we'll be on tomorrow. Wait, today's only Wednesday. I hate it when the week's moving
You
slow.
listen, friend. I know you had that calendar in front of you, but I know you miss days. You miss a lot of days.
I really
You
do.
jump ahead. You just
I
like,
really do.
oh yeah, it's Thursday, right? No, it's Wednesday, friend. So we're gonna will it back
2
in.
days from now,
There we
we
go.
will be on playback, and we will be watching the Dream upset the Aces. So
Well, yeah. I'm gonna be in the building. I just want a great game. Love y'all. Like I really do. I love everybody. Sitting on my hands. But I will be
no, they're
yelling
going to
at the top
finish
of my
number
lungs.
1 overall. No doubt. This is not out of disrespect. This was just respect
yeah,
out of the Dream, how they played
Exactly.
last game, and how we know they can play. So,
Exactly.
but the Aces are, yeah. It's like over under winning 35 games this season. So
literally out of 40. Out of 40.
And I would just
Don't
like
forget.
to be at least one of those 5 losses. That's all I'm asking. So
that would be nice. That would be really nice. Not even gonna lie, they can afford it.
They really
They
can.
afford it.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
And that is why we won't be on playback tomorrow, Lakin. We're not coming on for Link's first son. I'm so sorry.
No.
So
why waste time?
But
Why
this
waste
weekend,
time?
I hate how the schedule is conducted, where there's no games today, 1 game tomorrow, and then this weekend is jam packed. But it's going to be a fun weekend of basketball, and I'm probably going to watch too much. But yeah,
it's like why,
but
then also I guess.
But I want to be able to put the Dream back in the top 5 of my power rankings on Monday.
Me too.
And
me too.
I'm hoping they give me the chance, because the Sky, it gets them back in playoff position for me, hands down. Especially with how we won.
Yes.
But we beat the Aces. I can feel confident putting them in the top 5, and yeah.
Lakin been carrying today. We love you, Lakin. She been carrying on. Big love to Lakin. She always pops in and helps us get through all the crazy.
It's
on
true.
Playback and on here. We appreciate you, dog.
I'm sorry, I don't think the Lynx are winning a game, and they're it's gonna be a bit. I don't know.
It's gonna be a minute. Yep. They gonna catch somebody slipping. It's gonna be a really bad day when it happens.
Oh man.
Reed said, "You know what? Forget it. Just do what y'all want to do."
That's what it feels like. So, but yeah,
man.
Whew. Well, all right, y'all. That was fun.
So much fun.
Again, we have the Aces on Friday, not tomorrow, unfortunately. We still got a little bit longer in the week, but we're gonna do great. We're feeling great about that Sky game yesterday. Just complete team effort. It was so fun watching all the players step up.
Love it.
And yeah, we'll talk to you all then. Thanks for tuning in with us a second time this week, and we'll talk to you all on Friday, or if you catch us on the TL. Bye.